been through enough already from the curse of our father Oedipus. I can't imagine anything that we haven't gone through. But now, have you heard of the new law made by our uncle and new king, Creon?
I've heard nothing about law. I know that we've lost our brothers, but the only thing I've heard was that the Arya army fled in the night.
There's something we need to do.
What are you talking about?
That pig, Creon, buried our brother Eteocles with military honors. But he says Polynices must not be buried, but left to rot alone. If we bury him, we shall die. But he is our brother. We must bury him.
You're mad, Antigone.
Will you help me to bury our brother?
Of course not. You are unwise.
Then just go away, Ismene. I will hate you from now on, and so will the dead.
Bury him then, if you feel that you must. But you are a fool to do so. But you are loyal to those who you love.
Sometime before the present happenings.
Hello, my brother Eteocles. A year has passed, and it is now time for me to be king for a while.
I refuse to give up my throne to you.
But Eteocles, when our father Oedipus died, we agreed to share the throne.
I changed my mind. Besides, Creon is on my side. Ha 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 ha!
And so, Polynices left for the city of Argos, where he raised an army to challenge his brother, Eteocles.
You have killed me, Polynices.
You have killed me, Eteocles.
Now that Polynices and Eteocles are dead, I am the king of Thebes. Here is my first degree as king. Bury Eteocles with full honors, but leave this traitor, Polynices, to rot above ground. If anyone touches his body, he will be punished terribly. I know that our holiest laws demand that certain burial rites be performed for a dead person, or he will be condemned to eternal unrest. But this man is a traitor. I say let him be condemned.
I believe that God's laws must be obeyed, whatever the consequences,
Said Antigone.
Today.
Today!
I am the king of Thebes now. Do not bury Polynices. Anyone who does will be stoned to death.
If that is your will, we will follow.
Those are my rules. Make sure you follow them.
We are old men. Let the younger ones carry it out.
I mean what I say. The centuries have been appointed.
Then what is that you would have us do?
Nobody breaks the law, no matter what they are.
Only a crazy man is in love with death.
And death it is. Yet money talks, and the wisest have sometimes been known to count a few coins too many.
Someone's moved into the body. But I don't know who.
And the man who dared to do this?
I don't know. You must believe me. The body just mounted over with a light dust.
I have been wondering, King, might it have been the gods?
Stop! The gods did not do such thing. I swear by God and by the throne of God that the man who has done this will pay for it. If you do not bring me the man, you will get little money.
You have seen the last of me here. At any rate, I am safe.
Sentry exits.
The world is amazing.
Everything in it is amazing. But nothing is more amazing than man.
Everything else yields to him.
He is smart, and the only thing threatening him is death. Out of man's wisdom came laws. When the laws are obeyed, the city is amazing. When some fool breaks the laws, the city is no good. That law-breaking fool will never spend the night at my house. The thoughts of that law-breaking fool will never be my thoughts.
Why have you brought Antigone here?
I caught her there in Polynesians with my own eyes. I'm taking her to the throne, to Creon.
He is on his way from the house right now.
Back so soon? I see.
Yes,
But this is Antigone.
I know. It was her.
Tell me how.
She was burying him with her hands, and she was crying like a mother bird who has come back to an empty nest.
Did you do this, Antigone?
Yes!
But my law,
I heard it!
you disobeyed it.
The gods are on my side!
Like father, like daughter. Stubborn.
Get Ismene too.
I did it.
No, you didn't! Shut up! You didn't help me with your actions, and now you can't help me with your words!
No. Not
Kill
enough.
me! Not her!
No, not enough.
No! Please don't!
Yes.
No!
You defied me, and now you and Ismene must die.
No! Don't kill Ismene! She doesn't deserve it!
Okay.
Do you think it's worth taking Antigone from your son, Hymen? They're engaged, you know.
Yes.
Fortunate is the man who has never tasted God's vengeance. When the long darkness undersea roars up and takes the compulsive rage of the enemy god. All the past is his. The straying dreams of man, man's little pleasure, is the spring of sorrow. Sorrow! Sorrow!
Creon, you messed up really bad. Now Poseidon's gonna make you mad. What you had to do is so very simple. Since you refused to prepare to go to the temple, a trident will be used as a weapon. The power from it will have you stuffing. So I better not see you under the sea, cause I had you begging to your knees. What?
Here is Hymen, king. Is it grief for Antigone that brings him here, and bitterness at his bride being taken?
We will find out soon. There's no need for psychics. You've heard my final decision on that girl. Have you come here hating me, or you have come respecting me whatever I do?
I am your son, Dad. You are my guide. You make things easy for me to understand, and I will listen to you. No marriage means more to me than your continued wisdom.
You choose wisely, my son. Women are worth very little, but a son's relationship with his father reveals much about his character. For my part, I must punish the lawbreaker, even though she is my niece. What would people say if I could not even show myself to be king of my own house? If we ever must surrender our power, let us lose to a man at least, and not a silly woman.
Unless time has made me see now. What you say, king, is said very wisely.
But look, Father, you are not the only smart man in the city, and many others do not think that Antigone deserves to die. If you are truly wise, you will listen to them as well as yourself.
You will do great to listen to him, king, for what he says makes sense. And you, Hymen, should listen to your father. Both of you are right.
You're asking me to take advice from a little boy.
If what I say is true, my age doesn't matter.
And what about the girl, Antigone? She would ruin my city if she went unpunished.
If you kill Antigone, you will cause the death of someone else as well.
Are you threatening me? You know it all, brat? I'll show you. I'll kill her right here, in front of you.
Not here, Dad. I'm leaving right now, and you'll never see me again.
What will you do now, king? Your son may prove to be dangerous.
Whatever he does, he will not save the girls from death.
You're killing Ismene too?
No, you're right. Just Antigone. I will take her away to a vault of stone in the wilderness and leave her there to die.
Love cannot be fought away. overcomes all who oppose it.
Hallelujah.
Even the timeless gods. Haman is a plaything of Aphrodite, unknowingly working the will of the devil.
Okay.
This is hard to watch. Antigone is walking to her death.
I am going to die, friends. Pity me, for it is cold and musicless where I am going.
There was never a woman who died like you, Antigone, and yet held young and uninjured. We wonder if your father Oedipus has anything to do with your faith.
Yes, you've got it! Oh, Oedipus, my father and brother, your crime has followed me throughout my entire life. Your marriage to your mother has caused my own marriage to fall apart before it has begun.
You brought this upon yourself, Antigone. You knew that a city needed laws to stay strong and choose to break.
Oh, shut up, everybody. You can't escape death by talking endlessly about it. Take her to her death, leave her in the cave with bread and water, and if the gods are on her side, then keep her alive. Oh.
Soon I will see my father again, and my mother, and my dear brother Polynices. Men and gods alike know that I have done no wrong. If I have, I will find out soon enough. But if the blame lies on Creon, may he suffer punishment equal to my own. Come on, servants, let's go.
Play.
Antigone is going to die, but we will remember her.
Here I am, Tiresias, the blind prophet.
What do you have to tell us, old man?
Once again, Creon, you stand on the edge of fate.
What do you mean?
Listen, Creon. I was watching and listening to the birds to find clues about the future, when suddenly I heard them screaming and fighting, killing each other. I was afraid, so I began to conduct this ritual of the burnt offering, but the offering would not catch fire. It only lasted, and the flesh melted and the bones burned. This was a sign from the gods. Creon, they have turned their backs on us. They are deaf to our prayers, and all because of you. Creon, they are offended by Polynices rotting corpse. Correct your mistake, Creon, and bury your body.
Who paid you to say this, prophet?
The time will come, Creon, when you will pay back corpse for corpse every death that you have caused late. Polynices, Antigone, soon everyone in your house will be crying, and everyone else will be cursing you. Come, boy, let's go. Maybe he will get wise while he still has a chance to do some good.
We scared, Cain?
I am scared as well. What should I do?
Free Antigone and bury Polynices. Do it quickly before the gods strike you down in their anger.
I will go. There's my mistake, and I will be the one to fix it. The laws of the gods are powerful, and I must man up, serve them always.
God help us.
Creon has lost all of his happiness. His life is as good as gone.
It sounds like something sad is happening. What is your message?
They are dead, and the living are guilty of their deaths.
What happened?
Hymen killed himself.
His father or himself?
Himself, crazy because of the murder his father had committed.
Oh, Tiresias, you knew all along.
These are the facts. You can draw your own conclusions.
Here comes the queen. Eurydice, what has she heard?
I know that something bad has happened. Tell me the news.
We buried Polynices and then went to free Antigone. When we arrived at her cave, she was dead. She hung herself. Hymen was hugging her dead body when we walked in. When he saw his father, Creon, Hymen drew his sword and lunged at him. He missed, and panicking, took his own life with his sword and fell down next to Antigone.
Eurydice has left without saying anything.
She probably wants to grieve in private.
Still, I am scared by the silence. Here comes the king.
Things have gone from bad to the worst, and I am a fool. Oh, Hymen, I was the fool, not you, and you died for my ignorance.
That is true, and you learned it too late.
It is a hard truth to accept. The gods are surely punishing me, as I have made such an effort to bring myself such pain.
Bad news, Creon.
What bad news could you bring me at a time like this?
The queen is dead.
Can this be true? I was already dead, and now I am dead again.
She stabbed herself in the heart with a knife. She cried for the dead, and with her last breath, she cursed your own name, O king.
Oh, I am sick, sick to death with fear. Is there no one left alive to put me out of my misery?
She has cursed you for the death of her 2 sons.
She cursed properly. Let me see her.
Yes, that is the first time you have been right about anything in a long time, Creon.
I want to die.
You will someday.
Lead me away. I have been a fool. I have killed my son and wife. I look for comfort, but my comfort lies here dead. Everything my hands have touched is dead. All of my pride is now dust.
No one can be happy without wisdom. Wisdom only comes from the gods. Those who oppose the gods are always punished, and proud men eventually learn to be wise.